up to a point in my life where I set all my bills on auto pay, right? Yay me, I'm excited because I'm like, yeah, I ain't got to check, I ain't got to log in here, log in here, log in here, I ain't got to check here, check there, check here, check here to see if I made sure I pay this because, baby, listen, I will forget. So I got all my bills set up on auto pay so I don't have to worry about no bills not being paid, right? So something tells me to go check my car because I want to see how much I have paid on this if I had got it like last year, March, April, February, March, somewhere around that time when I had got my BMW X5. So I checked my Capital One, which is, who I got my van through. And I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, we almost halfway there, almost done. But I signed in to check my
Hold on, what's going on here?
BMW, and it said I only paid $5,000. I'm like, no, I'm being scammed. Because not only am I on auto pay, but I'm paying I'm paying $19.93, which is a hell of a lot, right? I know. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. But anyways, I'm paying $19.93 a month for my BMW X5. And y'all telling me that since last year of March, I only paid $5,000 towards my car? So I'm gonna check like, y'all can have this thing back. Because y'all ain't about to scam me no more. I'm not about to pay another year of $19.93 a month. And it seems like it's not going towards nothing but interest. Like, it's not going towards the payment. It's not going to... Listen, I don't know. I don't know. I made it to the point in life where I started making money, and I had a lot of dumb decisions, and I'm still learning, still growing, and I'm learning. But that was the dumbest mistake ever. But I'm here to tell you, y'all can have that car back. I will willfully bring the car back to the parking lot so y'all can have it.
All right, so that's all we gonna cover. Well, I didn't hear her say that part of the video, but at least she said she's made some money and she's made some dumb decisions. But man, if we look at this, so she says she's been paying on it for like a year, and yeah, like she's only paid 5,000 towards it, right? So, the way that the way it works, man, the way that the banks make money is the banks make money on interest. And so that's what happens. Your principal payments don't even come until later down the road in the loan. This is why you got to be very careful when you take on debt, because if you're not like making double payments and triple payments sometime, you're not even making a dent in the loan. You're not. You're not. And so if you just make the minimum payment, let's say your minimum payment like hers is $1,900, almost $2,000 a month for a BMW X5, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then she's got the M. She got the X5M. Oh my gosh, bro. What? So not only did she just get an X5, which is an expensive car, she got the M version. Fast boy. It's a nice one. Oh, it's a nice one. I like them. I like the X6 and the X5. So not only did you have the option to just buy a base model one, you went top of the line. Not to mention BMW charges you for heated seats. It's a subscription-based thing where you have to buy the subscription to get heated seats. Absolute scam. But anyways, when you're paying this loan, you're not really making any payment. So $2,000 a month, you might be paying like probably $1,950 in interest. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be paying $1,900 in just interest payments. And only $100 is going towards the principal, and then every payment it shaves off. Do not get caught in the lifestyle creep like this lady is doing, and like many people do when they get money, because they think, hey, I'm making more money, I can afford more. And that's the thing you don't want to do, right? Just sit down for like, I would say a couple years, definitely when it comes to a car. You make money, you get a good paying job, sit down for a minute. Don't go out and expense that, the Hellcat or the BMW in this case, just because you're making more money. Because now you're putting more money into the banks, you're putting more money into these lenders, and it's just a debt cycle. And when you need your money, let's say you need a credit card or something else, and let's say you're strapped, well, all your money is tied into debt. And debt is not fun, man. It's not. Absolutely. Coffee Grinder says, plus insurance on this puppy is probably out of this world, full coverage. Golly. So she's paying $2,000 a month for just the BMW. And then let's just go ahead and say she's going to pay just minimum. another $400 for insurance for insurance, so $2,400. And we haven't gotten into the maintenance of the BMW because even if she's got it under warranty, she's got to pay for the oil changes and anything else that comes. This is an expensive car. So if you're watching this on replay or you're thinking this lady is stupid, don't think that you won't be the one tied into something like this one day either. You just have to be very, very intentional with what you choose to actually take on as far as debt if you're going to do that. Because the thing about debt is that it always feels manageable in the beginning. Oh, I can pay this, I can pay that. But let's just say you end up having kids, or let's just say things change in your life. Now that's when that affordability of that BMW X5 becomes a headache. Because now it's 5 years down the road and you didn't expect to be in a certain situation 5 years down the road. So this is crazy, man. Paying this much money for a car is crazy. I know people, because I'm a real estate agent, I know people that will go out and finance a crazy car, and then now they want to go buy a house, and their debt to income ratio is out of this world because they have an expensive car note, and they can't qualify for maybe a nice size home because their car note is so much. She's paying for a house note on her BMW X5 that she has to constantly put gas in and maintain the car. She's paying for a house note. For what? You don't have enough assets to pay for that. Leave this car alone. You don't need it. Go buy an older one if you really want one. But anyways, I want to get off that. Coffee Grinder says a starter for that car is $785. Probably just a part alone or something, bro. Moral of this story is do not get caught up in making more money, but looking to go spend more money because you got it. The name of the game is about keeping your money. How much money do you keep? And about investing your money. If you can invest in real estate because you don't know how, you don't have the skills, that is fine. You need to invest into the stock market. I don't care what nobody says. You can learn the basics of the stock market and put your money in there. Not all your money, but a percentage of it, and watch that thing grow over time. So save your money, well, keep most of your money, invest it into some type of stock portfolio or stocks. Let that grow because that becomes an asset for you. When you go to the bank and they say, what assets do you have? You can show them your stock portfolio and they will count that as an asset because they want to see what do you have to pay back this loan or pay back anything. And imagine you're putting into the stock market over a 10-year period and you can show them, hey, I got $50,000 in the stock market on top of my 401k at X, Y, and Z. Now they look at you like a commodity. Well, you are a commodity, but they look at you like, hey, man, this guy is bankable. But when you go and get a freaking $2,000 car note and they start looking at your debt to income ratio, they're like, this person's an idiot and a liability. Yeah, don't go out and do it, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.